Alright, so we're gonna go with our amateur hitman Stavros here. He'll be doing the next missions.
I've got a proper contract for you. I don't think I need to tell you that the housing in London's gone mental. Thousands of people living on the street, while perfectly good houses doing nothing but providing cover to criminals, hiding their loot from taxes.
That's some accusation. Got anything to back that up?
Nothing that could put anyone behind bars. That's where you come in. Investigate some of these shell houses, expose the tax fraud, take the power back. You got this.
Yeah, hopefully. Every operative that's died for me has always been on your missions now.
Now, send me her findings. It may be worth seeing if there's anything to her claims. The data Nout has compiled is rather damning. Billions of pounds worth of London real estate is owned by companies registered in known tax havens, often owned by organised crime and paid for with illicit funds. Nobody lives in these homes and the government looks the other way. Not only did this keep the market hyperinflated, but it also takes dirty crime money and turns it into clean homeowner money. And that is why none of you will ever be able to own property in London.
Thanks a lot for that, Bagley.
Look at it this way. As long as you've got a device with internet access in your cardboard box, we can be flatmates. Anyway, if you want to play investigative journalist and do something, you can go to the bin I've put on your map.
To the bin.
Located the CTOS hub.
Concord Trust Deed. The agreement is effective July 12, 2020 between Kevin Hutman, the seller, an individual with his address of the Concord, London, UK, and Grantha Inc., the purchaser, a company organized and existing under the laws of the British Virgin Islands, located at 327 Whaling Road, Roadtown, British Virgin Islands. Whereas the execution of this trust deed are subject to the terms of the appended agreement and have, in all respects, have been duly authorized. Now, therefore, the parties hereto have agreed with each other and have declared unto the undersigned as follows.
Look at that. Some interesting documents in the network logs. Seems this building was recently acquired by a shell company called Grantha Inc.
And why should I find that interesting, Bagley?
Grantha Inc. is listed by Nout under the heading "Fucking hanging bad call that I'm not chuffed about, innit?" I'm paraphrasing slightly. Snap a photograph of the building so we have something to show Nout.
Okay. Photograph of the building, huh? Gotta be careful here.
Targets are in view.
Is that what you're looking for? Maybe not. There we go.
Done. Let's post it on the channel.
Consider it done.
Nope. The audio's having some weird issues.
Dead sec. Any updates on the empty houses?
We heard you're investigating Grantha Inc.
Yeah, that's right. From what I've found, Grantha is owned by Samuel Toussaint, upper-class twat of the Caribbean.
The Haitian kleptocrat? What's his old deal, other than robbing his country like a pure supervillain?
Looting the National Treasury, for one. Problem is, nothing I've found directly links Toussaint to Grantha, so, I don't know, keep an eye out for suspiciously unoccupied buildings. You might find a lead that way.
Cheers.
Alright, locate the abandoned mansions. Hey guys, I found it. Blue Mentee, Andrews 01. Text file. Theodore Gravis, Seething Inc., 845 Broadview Street, London, UK. To Arthur Halsteadman, 12 Carlton Hill, London, UK, date 9/3/22. Letter of intent to purchase property. Dear Mr. Halsteadman, I am writing this letter of intent in order to inform you about our intentions regarding the property location at the above address at which you are currently living with your family. We have visited the property and it meets our needs. Both parties must take their time to consider all the options and possibilities, in consideration of which, after we present an offer to you, we propose a period of no longer than 7 days to review the terms and conditions of the sale. We don't want to waste your time or ours. Therefore, this letter of intent to buy your property indicates that once you agree to negotiate the terms with me, no party will back out of the deal after a fair amount of time spent on the negotiation. In the attached document with this letter, I have included all the details of the property. Take your time and review the details. Please inform us about your decision as soon as you receive this letter. Yours sincerely, Theodore Gravis.
What have you got, Bagley?
Yet another shell company? Blimey, this is like looking through a mermaid's lingerie drawer.
Right, thanks.
Now photograph the mansion. Pardon me. You're in the way. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Got it.
What are you doing, lady?
Another place for protesters outside.
Worth checking out. It could be another one of Toussaint's.
Alright. Let's hack into that. Up we go. Hack into that one. Nice. Another text file. Trust deed. The agreement is effective May 2nd, 2020 between Erling Danlid, the seller, an individual with his residence of Stratton Arms, London, UK, and Goering Inc., the purchaser, a company organized and existing under the laws of the British Virgin Islands, located 327 Warning Road. I feel like I've read this.
I've retrieved another deed, and it belongs to another shell company.
Or maybe it was just so similar. We got one more.
We've got another protest in front of an abandoned building. Could be a connection to Toussaint. Let's give it a look.
Let's head on in. Get down. Sorry about that. And WH087BA. New text file. Trust deed agreement, July 18th. Mary, an individual, Waxby House, Nathdam Inc., 327 Welling Road. Execution of this trust deed, subject to the terms.
This place isn't owned by Grantha, but rather a different, equally vague and sinister shell corporation in the British Virgin Islands.
Oh, fucking nice one, Bagley.
Photograph the mansion. Photographed.
Got it. I'm uploading the photo to our channel as well, so that Toussaint may see it.
I hope he does. That may draw him into the open. Then we'll be able to get to him directly. Very clever, Bagley.
Actually, I just thought he might appreciate your composition. But you're right. Good plan. I have an update. I was able to find a similarity between all the shell companies that own the properties we've been photographing.
Let me have it.
They all list Samuel Toussaint as majority shareholder.
We've got that fucker.
All right, DedSec. I just read through your upload. It was mint, really. I have some goods for you lot as well.
Go on.
Toussaint's got his eye on the presidency, so he's looking to up his global presence. He's coming to Buckingham Palace to meet with the Crown. If we can warn the royals not to meet with this twat, it'll be a big win for DedSec and 404.
Good thing we've got more than enough evidence to prove Toussaint isn't fit to whiff royal farts. As you might imagine, the royal palace is about as secure as, well, a royal palace. But the network at Buckingham Palace Mews is marginally weaker. Try that. If we can hack the CTOS of Buckingham Palace Mews, I should be able to peep inside the stateroom where the meeting is to take place.
Alright, sweet. And luckily for us, we have a royal guard. Bit of an old school car, not exactly the fastest thing, but it gets the job done. Has terrible turn radius too. But it looks cool, and that's what matters. Alright, we've arrived. And you know what time it is. Uniformed access. Let's get in there.
Toussaint will have submitted his credentials in advance of the meeting. I can attach our evidence to the end of that file, and then we can watch him march confidently in and essentially announce himself a gigantic fuckhead. Not the most efficient approach, but definitely the funniest.
Alright.
Got it.
Before I do anything, let me just make sure I take these guys out. Or maybe I don't need to. I'll do it, why not? Oh, I don't know if there's gonna be another way up there that's more effective. Oh, yes, there is. Alright, let's break into this. Deploy root kit. CCTV 04 stateroom. Who are you? Kieran Watson, politician preoccupied. Need an access key. Download that. Hack into this.
Upload complete. Now scarf her or they'll kill you for sure.
Sure thing.
Sorry, you were in the way.
He certainly was.
Now the diplomatic corps won't touch Toussaint with a 10-foot engraved ceremonial pole being held by somebody else. I made sure to leave a little explanatory note with DedSec's logo so everyone knows who to thank.
Fabulous.
Got a new mask and an achievement. A roof over your head.
We've sorted that Toussaint twat just for you. Well, you and the millions he screwed over.
Dead good. That's an international win on our hands. I'm sending all our evidence to a mate in SIRS. He's one of the good ones.
Everyone, give yourselves a giant pat on the back.
Nice. Looks like we completed those side missions. Which means it's time to move on with the main quest.
Haitian Minister of Foreign Affairs Samuel Toussaint was arrested in front of his hotel in London today. Documents linking Toussaint to the embezzlement of millions of pounds in earthquake relief funds were made public by the hacker group DedSec. Toussaint is now in custody awaiting extradition to the United States.
Alright. We're going in with our new Albion operative. Uh-oh. You didn't see a thing. Get out of here. I'll interact with this.
Security's down in the R&D lab. The plans for the microdrone will be in there somewhere.
Oop. You didn't see anything. Let's get in here.
I've downloaded the schematics. You can leave whenever you like.
Let's get out of here.
Now that we have the schematics, we can make microdrones of our very own.
Better move fast on that, Bags. We need to get into Titus ASAP. Shut down Project Themis before Nigel decides to launch. And with what he was saying, we don't have much time.
Mission complete. Stealing schemes. Mission started in the belly of the beast.
We've successfully trialed our first microdrone, and it's officially as cute as the Dickens. I've decided to name it Sebastian.
Time to break into Titus.
And take away Nigel Cass's newest toy, Project Themis. Bagley, any idea where that name comes from?
Greek mythology. Themis was the goddess of divine justice. You know, the one with the sword.
Ooh, that is so Nigel fucking Cass.
See? School's useful for something besides social maladjustment. Find the schematics of the building and I'll work out the location of the Themis project.
Oh, 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 oh. No shoot. No shoot, no gun, please. Oh boy. Oh god. Bullets have been fired. Alright. Let's send our spider bot in. Oh. Oh. Alright, they lost me. Things got a little messy right there, but that's alright.
Look round for anything named Themis.
Okay, I'm on it.
I'm gonna have to arrest you, ma'am. Alright.
Well, if I was hiding a top-secret, morally dubious drone project like Themis, I would put it in the secure vault on the lowest level. You will have to hack your way past some pretty serious security, however. The elevator that leads to the secure vault that houses Themis is locked down. You will have to access the bypass terminal to use it. You will require a spider bot.
Alright. Luckily, I've got my own. Alright, lower levels have been reached. Access the vault.
You'll be using Sebastian and the rest of the microdrones to bypass security. But first you'll have to get by that laser array. I suggest a spider bot and steady nerves.
Another spider
I'm
bot.
on it.
Our job is not an easy one, but it is an important one. Right now we devote countless hours to intelligence gathering, and still things slip through the cracks. We're doing our best, you tell me. We are, but our best isn't good enough. That doesn't sound right. But even we aren't perfect yet. Yeah, they'll like that. That strikes a humble note. We make errors in judgment. That's human nature, but we cannot afford errors. We are the last resort to protect the people. Project Themis will dispense justice and protection. It will use data to predict the patterns of crime and abuse. It will let us transcend the faults in our own nature. Not bad. They'll have questions, of course, which is fair. It's an extreme measure, and there is potential for abuse, but this is what London needs.
Alright, man. Sound a little paranoid to me. Let's get through these lasers. Oh.
Security lockdown initiated.
Gotcha. That's what happens.
Alright, Sebastian, this is what you and your friends have been training for. Time to crash the security grid for Daddy.
Let's go. Injecting microdrones. Oh!
Time to try out our microdrone. Let's steal some top secret data.
That's the spirit. She'll be pretty sick.
Got my lasers being fired off. There we go. They didn't explain that to me until it took me a long time to get there. Now I know. Ooh. Blue. Something tells me I don't want to touch those. Don't touch the blue sparky things. Why not bring them both down? Oh, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. Jesus. I was not prepared for that. Okay, shoot. If I do this, then I go down. Oh, no, no. Dang it.
Right then, no time for tears. Meet Sebastian, another of our countless microdrone allies. All named Sebastian, of course. You can't iterate on perfection.
Damn. Haha. Avoided the heat this time. Oh boy. Ah. There we go. That's a heat room right there. Got another heat room? Yes, it is. Lots of heat looking rooms and lots of heat rooms down here. How exactly do we go about this, huh? Does the fans turn off? Nope. Let's just do this, it looks like. Just a giant computer that I'm inside of. Actually, am I actually in the computer? I didn't even think about that. I think I'm in the computer. That was, yeah. I didn't realize that's what they meant by micro drones. It's literally little tiny drones that I put inside of the computer. Oh, no, no. Bring down the walls. Smash the gates. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, rest in peace, Sebastians.
You've made your father very proud, Sebastian. Oh, right. You should be able to access the Themis project room now.
Let's ruin Nigel's fucking day.
Yes, let's do that. Interact. Let's do this. Albion Private Services.
London, once a beacon of civility, now a cesspool of lawlessness. It is clear that humanity can no longer police itself. Fortunately, we don't have to. Welcome to Project Themis. Albion has found a way to apply an existing system, LifeScore, a data aggregator of biometrics, personal information, to our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively.
Fuck me, I knew it. The LifeScore algorithm. My algorithm. I should have scrubbed it before I left.
What do you mean, Hamish? You know how Themis works.
No, fam. Well, yeah. This was years ago. We were developing a LifeScore algorithm for what Cass called a peacekeeping system. Supposed to identify vulnerable civilians, not target them.
Jesus.
So in theory, Themis could be programmed to target anyone based on any number of parameters.
Exactly. That's the way Cass thinks. Genius, but twisted. We have to stop this. And I know how. We delete the LifeScore data and Themis is done.
Jesus. All right, fine.
So we're deleting all of their data that they have on everyone. Okay. Scrub that data. Upload a virus.
Done.
Yes, we'll have the award ceremony another time. Get out now.
Getting out.
This may be entertaining. I've intercepted an audio transmission from Nigel Cass.
No more excuses. This is my city, and I will not have DedSec ruin my plans for it. Themis was poised to change London, the world. And this group of... And Hamish fucking Balaji? I want them all. They made you all look like fools. They walked calmly into the White Tower, and no one, not one of you, stopped them with all our vaunted security measures. So do any of you have anything to say? Nothing. Well, everyone, and I mean everyone in the organization, will be revetted immediately. Someone help them, that's certain, and we will root them out. This time, we will get them all.
Well, that's about done it. Cass is gonna steam about this for a while. No more LifeScore, no more Themis. You did it.
We did it together, Hamish. And we still need your help to take down Cass for good. What do you say?
Not much of a joiner, fam. Considering how my days at Albion ended. But I'll be keeping watch on them and Cass. Maybe feed you lots of intel.
And there's still the question of Zero Day. Remember them? Completely gutted DedSec 1.0.
Cass had a hand in that purge, Bagley, and in the bombings. So we'll gladly accept any help you can give us, Hamish. Cheers.
Nice. In the belly of the beast, mission complete. What's next? Albion chapter completed, 0 tolerance.
Wow, my mum would be proud. I'm kicking ass. DedSec is fun.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
All right. Thank you, Bagley. I guess.
I appreciate Bagley's to-the-point nature. I'm sure you'll get used to it yourself.
In the last adventure of Detective Bagley and his occasionally helpful human sidekicks, we discovered that a billionaire tech mogul and a war profiteer both had secret plots to exploit human suffering and murder thousands. A shocking twist, I know. Speaking of the people we most suspect, Mary Kelly's slave trade is bound to be any day now, and we also just received a distress signal from a coffee shop of all places. Maybe the Wi-Fi's down or something.
Doesn't sound relevant, Bagley.
Yes, obviously there's more to it than that, but I knew I had to make a joke or you'd just tune it out. I've marked both leads on your optic.
Alright, 2 leads.